Is none more than what's taking place in the rupee right now. The rupee is broken past that 86.5 mark. 86.54 is where we are. We have Jayesh Mehta joining in from DSP Finance, who's the Vice Chairman and CEO. Jayesh, what we are given to understand is that past 86.5, there was a lot of stop losses that were triggered, and as a result of which there has been incremental selling thereafter. Could you confirm that? And also at the same time, if you could give us a sense of what the counterparty, which is the RBI, doing in the market right now. Do you see any sort of support coming in the very near future?
Hi. So don't know about much of the stop loss, right? But then at least exporters are completely frozen. They're not selling. There has been some selling, which we heard from National Bank, Central Bank, on the both onshore offshore market, but it's been very tepid, not so dramatical. And I don't think so. As of right now, people are testing all levels, and but more than testing all levels, it's more to do about US. We have to wait. It is going to be like this till 20th, and maybe a week later, post 20th of January.
Jayesh, good afternoon. Thank you for joining in. So, do you attribute that solely to what is happening in the US, the strengthening of the dollar, the rise in the treasury yields over there? And post the 20th, do you see a reversal back to levels of 85.5 from where the depreciation started? Or do you believe that this is likely to be the new normal range now for the rupee?
So I think it's more to do with the FPI equity flow. All right. It's not only India, but everything is now focused on U.S. assets. Everybody is withdrawing from everywhere and going towards U.S. assets, and we have seen that numbers in last 4 or 5 months. Right. It's a continuously one-way sell by FPI. The good part for them and bad part for us is. Unlike a lot of other markets in the world, we had the most stable, most liquid equity market because of the flows with the local funds and all that. They could get good exit on the share prices, as well as they got good exit on the currency, right? So the debt was kind of maintained. So both put together, good for them, they got good exit. Bad for us, yes, we gave them exit. But having said that, unless that flow comes back, I don't really see that thing dramatically changing. And I don't think we will know, at least not before mid-February, whether, from U.S., it's not going to be only India. It's whether it is going to, that the only U.S. markets story is going to get spread over and maybe emerging market, because it cannot one way continue that only U.S. market works and other markets in the world works, right? So at some point of time, it has to reverse. We don't know what is that point of time. Right?
All right, we take that point. But, we don't know what that point in time is. But do you have any levels on the rupee which you believe would be attractive for those who are looking to enter?
Nobody. Earlier, people thought maybe 86 up, 87, but the way right now, it's more like a wave, right? So, in that wave, I think people will not look at absolute number. I would say they would look at where it will stabilize, and then just like our equity market, right, where it stabilizes, I would rather pay 10% more rather than, fishing the bottom, right? So that's the way here. It's also let it stabilize, let the flow change, right? Nothing is changing right now. Immediately, it's just a hope that at some point of time, people will say that 70% market cap for US may not be justified with 30% GDP growth, right? So of the 30% share in the GDP.
Right.
So at some point of time, it will happen. Right.
Right. So when that happens, if you could give us, what would be the earliest indicator of a reversal coming for those to be prepared?
I really don't know. Maybe if the equity guys would be better able to. But I think when that happens, it will be a little bit sell-off in US, and that could also create some more pain globally to all world markets, right? But and then after that, maybe the emerging market and other markets may pick up better. But we don't know when that happens, and it's genuinely anybody's guess, right? That's why I'm saying whether it will happen or not, it's more like a hope right now, right?
Indeed. Jayesh, thank you so much for sparing time and joining us today this afternoon to decode the moves in the currency. And yes, it is the story of the hour, right? The depreciation in the rupee. Jayesh Mehta there of DSP Finance. The rupee at 86.50, the dollar nearing 110 now on the dollar index. The